Hi. This is a message for those who are going through depression, suicidal thoughts that feel worthless, don't find their place on this earth, and see no exit. Please, during this message, close your eyes, find a comfortable place, and feel the words. Let them enter you. I'll just start with a sound bath to clear the energies and hear me through this. You are not alone. First, I want to tell you that this moment is the most wonderful news for you. When we feel we cannot live with ourselves anymore, especially in a sick society, it is very healthy to get to a point that one can no longer continue the way they have. Identified with their mind, their emotions, and their own self. See, hear me through this. Feel me through this. We believe throughout our life that we are this self, this body, including our mind, thought, and emotions. The truth of it all is that we are not that ultimately. Who we are ultimately isn't what we believe or think we are. Are you who you think you are? Or are you who you are originally? At the essence, at the core, deeper. See, we go through our life in a very superficial, mundane way. And when we are someone who cannot live with the lie and the illusion, we cannot fit very naturally in this society, in this world, in this pressure, in this seeming reality. Yeah, it is a reality, a three-dimensional reality of form, but ultimately, it is not permanent. This body goes. But there is something invisible, spirit, soul, consciousness, that is permanent, a truth that pervades it all, and that doesn't move. That is original peace, love, and joy. When we are kids, we bathe in this, but we're not conscious of it. And we grow, And we got caught up in our minds, in our limited minds, which can never figure out the truth of who we are. And so we keep on seeking happiness, moments. Yeah, we get to moments of it. But we never fully bathe into who we are. But again, this is a beautiful moment in your life. Whether you see it or not right now, of course. But when you can no longer live in this way, it is the moment of the awakening, of the breakthrough. This is where and when you're able to truly, spiritually die, not physically. What you're seeking for is spiritual death, ego death. And so when it's no longer bearable to live as a self, you're able to sink, relax into empty void, pure core, essence of who you truly are. This is where if you can keep steady here in the nothing, in the formless source of who you are, if you can just sit with this with no effort, just knowing that there's a deeper place within you, which is your true self, you will feel that into your body, letting your mind drop into the heart. And you will experience here with me right now, in a moment, who you are, which is infinite space, which is limitless, formless, creative, alive, bright, vibrant. It is the consciousness, if you would like, the source, the divine part of you that is always here, but we lose touch with it as we go on through life and we get caught up in thought and emotion. Those are filters that block us from being here in presence into who we truly are, into permanent bliss, joy, and love for no reason at all, with nothing to do, because it is all done. When we recognize that this ego is a construction from past experiences, memories, it's a recycling, a repetition, over and over and over again in a spiral that goes round and round and round and round, where yes, there is no exit. But the exit is when we drop it. It is such a simple, but because it's so simple, difficult state of consciousness to bathe into. Just because we've been programmed and we've been brainwashed and got used to habits of thinking and drowning into this head and this heart, not knowing that there is who we are deeper, always here present. Now, let's disappear. Let's truly, spiritually die here together. And experience for yourself that there is an exit, there is a light. Yes, oh yes. For you too. For each human, because each human is here for a reason. Each human is unique, a miracle unto itself. There is something, a purpose that you're meant to bring to light that nobody else can do for you. You're alive for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. We often understand that later, not in the moment. But let's come back to source, to origin, to pure void. Once you can sit and be and live from this, because this is a living state, it just demands your utmost attention and focus, effortless focus. But once you are settled here, completely settled, everything will move, everything will happen without you needing to do anything. Yes, you will have intuitions, you will be moved to do things, but it won't be from the ego. It will do it through you. We think that this is my life. Yeah, I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm on the driver's seat. Actually, we're just a co-pilot. We are co-creators. What is missing is our arrogance. We are arrogant, egoic, and we miss the humility to give it all up, drop it in one snap, like this, drop it. So we'll start by coming back to the spark of life, which is breath. Without breath, yes, you die physically. This breath is only through the nose. Very soft, feminine, slow. Feel the air coming up, inhaling, going through your brain, making space, erasing any contractions, any thoughts, any form arising in the brain space. And you allow the exhale to come back to Mother Earth. And again, breathe very, very slowly, gently. Making space to this head. Bringing your infinity, space, universe, cosmos. And gently allowing it to move back down. By making space through air, through breath, into our muscles, our bones, our thoughts, our head, our spine, we allow the energies to move. There is now space for emotions, because emotions are energies to move. All of it, thoughts are energy, they just move. Everything moves. When you relax into this, when there is no contraction, when you bring space to any tensions in your body, you start to drop back into the body. The mind, when we start to overthink, is because we block ourselves from feeling emotions, because we are afraid. We have the fear. We don't want to feel pain. And we have many stories about our emotions in our head as well. So this spiral doesn't allow us to really truly feel, drop in the body, become sensitive again, connected to our being, not disconnected. Connect to the core. Allowing the feeling, the emotion. And if you can just sit with it, not pushing it away, not repressing it by starting to think about it, just not to feel it, just be with it. You will see how the feeling itself, the body knows how to alchemize this emotion. It will not stay the same emotion. It will transmute itself. Once you're able to allow the space and the energy of this emotion to move, it will naturally be absorbed again by the light of who you are into the pure void of who you are. You allow space to come back to source, to the void. Empty. Truth. Now, this void that we're mentioning is not negative. We're now gonna go deeper into sensations in our body, go deeper until we feel the fullness of presence of this void. Because this is what it is. When you allow the complete disappearance of ego, of mind, you disappear to be empty enough, pure enough to allow the universal energy, the divine, however you want to call it, to move through you. The light itself, source, to move through you. Because we are just a vehicle. We forgot that. We are our own obstacle. Because we are too full of our own ego. When we allow ourselves to disappear and let it enter, this is when the creative insights come, the magical synchronicities, the recreation of our true alignment to our life, our purpose. This is all the most natural way. It's the most effortless way and the most natural way. And the most truthful way. Because we're not blocking with any psychological, conceptual thought and stories and noise and limited thought and emotions. Blocking the natural flow of our being in this life. We need to allow this. So coming back to the breath, making space. Now with practice, you will start to feel, as you completely relax and empty the mind, energies, your energy body, vibrations in your toes, your fingers, your spine. This is always here present. We're just disconnected because we are so involved in stressful situations, tension that we don't know how to manage. Coming back to source here, we are feeling the tingling. We are feeling the electromagnetic field of our being. Breathing soft, erasing any form, any contraction in the mind, tensions in the body. Attention to the body, the vibrations of the body. Then putting your attention to your heart. don't make anything happen. You just reconnect to origin, to who you are. Now, you might feel in this heart space nothing, and it's okay. But ultimately, you will feel what is your birthright, which is pure love, warmth, and joy for no reason at all. This is who you are at all times. Breathing, vibrations, the body, attention to the heart. And your eyes closed, put your eyes up, looking at the third eye, the crown chakra. And here there's light. You might have visions. That's okay, that's good. But go beyond it, knowing that beyond forms, visions are still forms. The astral world, spirits are still forms. Go beyond that, deeper than that, higher than that. It is pure light source. You are this light. If you stay long enough here, you will start glowing from inside out. This same fire, the same light will start burning all unwanted tensions, contractions that are thought forms or body contractions. This is how your body naturally resets itself when you allow it. This light is who you are. And it burns through. It's a fire, a gentle fire. The vibrations you feel in your body, you might feel them in your sexual chakra, which is the base, the foundation root, the sacred root of Kundalini, Shakti energy, which also carries the power, electricity, to burn through all lie. Burn it all, coming back to the void, pure emptiness in the head. In the body, only vibrations, peace. Pure energy. Space. Infinity. You will feel your body purifying, literally, until it gets to your mind, where you feel this complete void, space, and feel your heart glowing, vibrating, and this joy, this ticklish heart, very subtly. Always here. Gone. Breathe. Gentle. Allowing. Natural. silent, fullness. This is who you are. Clean. Light is electricity. Energy is electricity. It all burns. And you wake up refreshed from this dream of darkness. Now, from this state, you will be inspired to do things in the three-dimensional world. But it will be aligned. You will get insights from higher mind now, because your mind is open, is empty enough from the ego to allow divine inspiration and true alignment with who you are. In this state, there's no doubt, there's no fear, there's no judgment of yourself, because you're not there. There's nobody to judge. Nobody is there. There's no one. Empty, void. So when there's no one, there's no suffering. See? We suffer the self. But when there's no one, there's nobody to kill, because there's nobody there. It already has happened. You already have jumped off the cliff. You're in communion with God, divine source. You're it. You allow it to enter and use you now. When you allow it to use you, you will naturally be aligned with your purpose, with your true joy, love. And all this will manifest by itself. You don't need to do anything. Nothing at all. That's the beauty of it. And you will start to feel alive, more alive than ever before. Vibrant. So, I recommend this practice in the morning when you wake up, at night before you go to sleep, and at least once in the middle of the day. Small, 5 minutes. You can watch this video as much as you want. But remember, it's all about the experience that you are having. Not about watching videos, it's about what you are experiencing, feeling. Because watching videos can be another escape from feeling. Yeah? So remember, you are a light to this world. You are needed. Because nobody else can do that purpose that you were sent on this earth to manifest. You don't have to do anything. Just be consciously empty. Become the conscious vehicle for the universe to manifest through you. That is all. You can open your eyes after a big breath this time, exhaling through your mouth. Don't move. Take your time. When you will sit, if you are lying down, go slowly and stay with no thought. Stay in the state as long as you can. When you get out of it, come back and practice. Get out of it, come back until you just live from this. You're not alone, remember. We are many that have been through this moment. Different ways, of course, but the same kind of experience. Okay. Remember, there's always a light. Love you.